When I was growing up, I was always told I can have it all. I can be this consummate professional. I can marry. I can have kids. Yes, I can do all of those things, but I really can't have it all because you can't do all of those things well.
I had started my own business last year in April. I left my job at a private school in DC. All was going well and I was kind of ramping up, and then COVID happened.
My business has been impacted tremendously. Last year, we switched our entire focus to the restaurant industry. So as soon as the restaurant industry, was adjusting to COVID and people kind of didn't know what to do, we had clients left and right falling off of the books. They didn't know what to do, just like we didn't know what to do.
I spent about 15 years as an event producer, and being such that I've already lived through the 2008 crash, I thought, as an events industry, this doesn't look good.
You want to see the butterfly? My son has special needs and a compromised immune system. So when the pandemic hit, it was really hard because it was just me, at first. Like, all of our services had been taken away, and I was so used to having help from therapists and teachers and social workers and all kinds of people.
The burden has fallen largely on me to do a lot of stuff around the house, and definitely with the kids. Often my husband leaves for work at 5 a.m, so I'm getting up with them and doing breakfast and then getting them ready for school. And like, my break is when our nanny comes mid-afternoon and I'm able to go work. That's my break, is to work. And my team counts on me, and then all of a sudden I have to say 2 of my kids aren't feeling well, or one has to go to an appointment and one has football practice. And to a boss, that's like, okay, well, you still have your work commitments, and it's very difficult to make everybody happy.
I was working about 9 to 10 hours a day prior to COVID, but now it's like 13 to 14 hours, sometimes 15, to catch up and get everything done. I'm definitely not balancing the time as well as I feel like I should, or I should be able to, with the amount of time that is no longer there for me to spend with my son.
I am a single parent. It's really about focusing on her, trying to juggle. For instance, yesterday I said, if you have a question, you're just going to have to wait until mom can finish on a few things, and then I can help you. Adults are having a really hard time with it. I can't imagine being 10 trying to figure out what's going on in our world.
And made the quick steps smaller than the slow steps.
I've never wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, and I kind of am de facto right now, which is sometimes hard with me because it's like definitely in contrast to my personality, and I feel like there's that fear of losing yourself and losing who you are, especially professionally. I definitely lost business. It definitely slowed down, and having my son home 24/7 has postponed basically all of the professional development I had planned for myself this year.
I work part-time. I work 4 hours a day. If I were to get laid off because of this, I think it would hugely affect my career, because I'd have to go in search of another position that would be as flexible as this one, which I don't think exists.
To keep the girls healthy, we are getting in exercise. Well, they're getting in exercise. I'm gonna go back to working. Play nice. I love you.
It's like being caught in an impossible situation because I have to work. There is no other way for me to support this. and I have to make sure they do okay in school. And those two priorities are constantly clashing.
The longer it goes on, the less confident I feel that I would be able to carve out the time needed for an actual position at a company rather than just freelancing here and there wherever I can make the time. I've sort of just come to accept that until he can start going back to school and start going to daycare, I'm probably not going to be able to get a full-time job or even a part-time job